Hey, what's going on, guys? Troy at Mountain Man Treasure here, and not a lot sold, but some cool stuff sold.
Mountain Man. Treasures.
Welcome into the channel, guys. My name is Troy. I'm a part-time reseller based out of Montana. I have a day job at a radio station. Then when I get done at the real job, that's when I get to go and have fun at the fun job. And I go to garage sales and estate sales and thrift stores. And as you'll see in this video, sometimes Walmart. And I find things that I think are priced too low, and then I sell them online for a profit. And do that for the most part on eBay. And things have been up and down for my store lately. We have really slow days and then really good days, and then okay days, really slow days. It's very much a roller coaster, and eBay's like that for the most part anyway. It's been a little bit more drastic for me lately. Had a really good Friday, pretty good Saturday. Sunday was crickets. Monday was almost entirely crickets. Tuesday got a little bit better. I mean, it's strange, you know, but you just ride the ride and you keep doing what you do. I didn't list a ton over the weekend because we were gone, and I'm sure that has a little bit of an impact, and it's probably a little delayed. So I did list quite a few things yesterday, a couple dozen things yesterday got listed, and so I'm hoping if I can do that again for a couple days, we get things back on track. We'll see, but I have enough things to at least look at over the last couple days that we sold to show you and maybe give you an idea of some things that you can pick up and make a profit on. So the first thing is something that I think you should look out for, because I always do very well on these figures. It's right here, How to Train Your Dragon. This is toothless. This was in a Goodwill, one of the little grab bag things of toys. It was either $1.99 or $2.99. There's no rhyme or reason why they price those things, it seems like. But I saw this one in there, and I think there were some others in there, but I know this was the reason I bought this particular bag. And it did well. I was right. It sold $19.76 plus shipping. The How to Train Your Dragon figures, some of them much more rare and sell for really high dollars. So keep an eye out for these. I think you'll do well. You'll probably be able to find these, like me, at Goodwill or Savers or wherever your store is, but also at garage sales this summer. So watch for How to Train Your Dragon. Then we got some video games in this as well. Super Mario Brothers.
It's a Mario. That's not the voice. You'll have to wait to hear the voice.
Sold for $23.44 plus shipping. Then we had our charity. And that one, we had a little charity auction. We're helping out Paul Philly Flipper over with his help with a friend running a charity in Ukraine, helping some of the folks there get to Poland and helping get some clothes and medicine and food and that sort of thing. And so we auctioned off a shirt, some stickers, a mug, and I threw in one of my personal hats, threw in the Atari hat. And Brian bought that. Brian's always a great supporter of our charities, and you got to work hard to beat Brian in these charity auctions. And he won another one, and so $66. Brian, thank you so much. We're going to round that thing up. We're going to go an even 100, and I'm going to get that over to Paul, and he's going to get that to his friend in the Ukraine. So thank you so much for helping us help other people, Brian. Really cool. I got that shipped off to you, so I hope you enjoy it. This guy came from a box that I bought off of Shop Goodwill. Whole bunch of action figures in there. Ben 10 mostly is what I bought it for, and some other miscellaneous. And this one was a surprise. This one was in there, and I didn't realize what it was. There were just some really small markings on it. I had no idea. I'd never heard of the thing, but was able to look it up, and turns out the thing's relatively rare and sells very well when it crops up. And luckily, it still worked. It still made all the noises and sounds. And I don't know. It's the Fungus Among Us Exterminator something gun. I have no idea even what it goes to. It doesn't matter. I listed it and it sold $49.91 free shipping. It went priority, but it was like £1.50 or something. I paid, it was under $50 for the entire box, and we've sold some of the figures already. We have more that are going to sell, so we're definitely going to make a profit. This certainly puts us into the profit if we weren't there already. So very happy with that sale. Then we sold a couple of little figures. This Sesame Street, the Cookie Monster and Count little birthday cake toppers, took an offer of $8 plus shipping.
8 is great. You can hold it this way. You can hold it that way. It's still 8 is great. It makes me shout, Hooray!
Then we sold Miss Pac-Man for the Super Nintendo, $9.98 plus shipping. And Super Mario Brothers 3 sold for $20.76 plus shipping. And that brings us to the biggie. You saw it in the thumbnail, I'm sure. And so here it is, Five Nights at Freddy's. Guys, Five Nights at Freddy's stuff sells very well. Keep an eye out for it. I do very well on the plush and various action figures, stuff like that. We were at Walmart, and this was a couple weeks after Christmas, just doing some basic shopping. But when I go to Walmart, I like to check, at least check the clearance aisle, see what's there, see if there's anything that we can flip. Now, be aware, if you're doing retail arbitrage, Walmart, Target, Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever it is, be aware that when, especially chain stores, when one store has it on sale, a lot of places have it on sale, and there's more than just you out there going, oh, look at that, can I resell that? The market can get flooded very, very quickly. Same thing happens around Black Friday, the video games that they mark down, and you think, oh, that's a great deal, I can sell that online. Maybe you could have 2 weeks ago because the sell-through was good and the supply was lower, but at 3 days later, the market could be flooded because a lot of people bought those up and they're trying to flip them online, and it's going to be a race to the bottom on price. You got to get out of it quick if you're going to make any money. So be aware when you're looking at clearance stuff at retail stores, other people might be doing the same. But when we went into Walmart and happened to wander through the Christmas stuff, I saw these sitting there, and this isn't Christmas, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure they put it out at Christmas, but there's nothing, and there's no trees, there's no presents, there's no candy canes, it's just Five Nights at Freddy's. Now, this one is a blacklight. Five Nights at Freddy's, a blacklight gift wrap, 70 feet of gift wrap. These were sitting there. I'm assuming they got stuck in the supply chain mess. The Walmart here, I had actually talked with the manager, really great guy, does a lot of good in the community. Actually, they work really hard to do good stuff here, and they were getting entire truckloads of stuff. They never really stopped getting stuff. They were just getting the wrong stuff. In winter, the patio sets were showing up, right? They were getting a season behind of stuff. So I'm thinking what happened is this showed up with Christmas stuff. And so they put this out with Christmas stuff that showed up late on clearance. I never saw it. We were there picking up gift wrap before Christmas. Never saw this. And so I think the first time this showed up was after Christmas, and they just immediately put it into clearance just to get rid of it and make room for new stuff. Well, I did a quick comp, and there weren't very many of these listed online, and the ones that were selling pretty good. And so I thought, you know what? Let's do it. We filled up our cart. We had two, you've seen the big square gift wrap boxes, right? That hold the tubes in the store. We had two of them. And I took not every, some of them were like smashed up on the end and stuff. I left those, right? I didn't want the ones that were dinged up. So we left, 4 or 5 of them behind something. But all of them that were in good shape, I picked up. And so we picked up a lot of them. And we paid 24 cents a piece, guys. 24 cents. Now, these are normally $2.98. And so I kind of thought, well, you know what? All we have to do is sell one or two. And then if none of the rest sell, then we're still going to make money, or we'll at least break even, right? We spent like $25 or something on gift wrap. I don't remember what it was. We've done better than that. We sold, and they haven't sold for a while. They just sat, for a while. But like I said, they're not Christmassy. So these can sell for birthday. And so these can sit in my store for as long as they want, and randomly they're going to sell. I have this, the black light. I have one other style. And so what I did is I tried to pair them up. We have 2 black lights, 2 others, and then one of each, black light and other. So we have sets of 2. And then the ones that were left after that are sold as singles. Now, I hadn't sold many until just recently. I sold a single for $20 plus shipping. It was $19.76 something. And then not long after, we sold another single. So another $20. And I thought, all right, well, now we've made money. Now we've broken past that even point. Well, yesterday, somebody picked up a set of blacklight. And they not only picked up 1 set, they picked up 2 set, they picked up 3 set. Check it out right here. They bought 3 sets of 2 of this. And so all in, they were about $140. They were just under $90 for the gift wrap itself, and then shipping was $43. I had to ship it from here over to Florida, and it's actually pretty heavy and obviously oversized. I can put it in a USPS mailing tube. It's actually, the medium tube is a little bit short, so I have to Frankenbox about that much on the top. So it does end up being a little bit long. And with 3 of these inside that tube, it was 4 pounds a piece. I had to split it in 2 orders. So it is heavy, and it does cost some money to ship it. But all in, this guy spent $140 to get 6 tubes of wrapping paper.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Does Five Nights at Freddy's sell? 100%. It absolutely sells. So keep an eye out there. If you're out there shopping, just keep your options open. And that also is a good lesson to always be ready to spend money, right? Always have enough money sitting there in your eBay fund, in your sourcing fund, and have it accessible that you can go, you know what? Yeah, we're going to buy. I wasn't planning on it, but we're buying stuff today, because certainly wasn't planning on buying 2 boxes of wrapping paper, but it made sense. And so we did it. And now we're making money off of it. We're over $100 in the profit now, I believe. And I've got boxes. We're going to make hundreds and hundreds of dollars off of gift wrap eventually, right? So that's what I have for you today, guys. Other than I do have a Whatnot auction actually coming up this afternoon. We haven't done one for about a week. The last one we did was a lot of fun. We're doing one very similar. Well, again, I'll just show you a little preview video that I put up on Whatnot. Look at that, Spidey and Doc Ock. We got Mysterio, lots of Spider-Man here, but there's Wolverine and Sabretooth diecast, Apocalypse and Archangel. There's Spidey on his wheelie cycle. Look at that, a Captain America doll. That thing is super cool. We've got the Punisher. Look at that, there's another Cap. Really cool stuff. We're throwing Woody in there because why not? And even Batman. So again, some vintage figures in there, Batman and Captain America and Spider-Man, and randomly a Toy Story Woody that I'm throwing in there as well because so these are for the most part vintage, and all but I think one thing, I did throw one loose item in there that I happen to have sitting around, but generally they're new. It's just the cards are messed up, and it's easier to show on Whatnot so people know exactly what they're getting on these things. I don't want them showing up on eBay and they didn't realize how damaged it was or whatever, and then you mess with returns. So we're just going to sell them on Whatnot, and we'll get you a good deal on them. I know we got good deals on stuff the last time around. So swing on by. It's going to be 4:30 p.m. Eastern on Whatnot. Maybe you can pick up some cool figures either for resale, I guess, or if you just want some to put on your shelf. One other thing, I did get a question about, we are going to do one other charity auction for Ukraine. I'm still waiting on the piece to show up. I ordered a piece from a local artist, a Ukrainian artist, and it's a beautiful piece. We're going to, we bought that from them, and that money actually going to a charity, and then we're going to auction it, and that money, again, going to charity. We just don't have it yet. I haven't received it. As soon as I receive it, I'm going to put it up. I'll let you guys know, and we're going to put it up for auction, and I will get you the link and all of that, because I've had several people ask me about it. It is a beautiful piece. So as soon as I get that, I will let you know, and we will put that up and get that running. So that's what I have for you today, guys. A short one, but I sure appreciate you hanging out with me, and see you next time.